Nitwittians, we got an awesome video in store for you this evening, but you're probably wondering why we got two PCs on the table. I said I'm going to be bringing more unboxings, but we got this wonderful, awesome Asus G10. I mean, this thing's sexy looking, and yeah, be looking around for that video. Also, we are going to have the MSI because our community voted for it, and that's what we are going to be dropping on you guys. It is on the way coming, but it is on back order, so we're trying to get our hands on it, but as soon as possible. But anyways, I'll shut up and get into this HP Victus 15L unboxing. This is one of the cheapest PCs you can pick up right now in the gaming area that'll let you game. We're going to test this thing, see how well it does, and tell you exactly what upgrades you're going to need if you wanted to continue to game on this thing. Of course, it's not going to be in this video. We will be doing more videos with this. But anyways, guys, let's jump right into this unboxing. Let me get some of this stuff off the table and we'll start from there. Guys, we got an awesome unboxing for you this evening. I'm really excited about this thing, even though the hardware in here isn't the best. This 15L is cheap. This is going to be breaking a lot of people into gaming, but enough talking, let's bust this box open. Of course, if I can find my knife, because I'm a nitwit. Yeah, I'm a nitwit. All right, guys, let's crack her open. And of course, as soon as we get this box open, most of these only come with a power cable. That's the only thing that's included in this box. Of course, I will show you as soon as we'll pop this bad mamma open. Some of them do come with a free keyboard, but not all the time. Just a keyboard, no mouse. But some of them will come with both, so that's one of the first things that we get out of here. And I will say, they do a good job of the packaging in here. I do really like how they, package these PCs. So as you can see, we do have our quick start guide if you're wondering how to connect everything and where ports go and stuff like that. This will help a newbie out. Our power cable, which I don't need because I already have one routed here on our studio set. Drop that guy, and then let's pop her out of the box quick. Let's see what's under the hood of this bad mamma jam of a PC. Cheap, and she's a beautiful looking PC. She's not white like the other ones. We have the nice black trim package on here. It's like a blackish gray. Maybe even maybe like a carbon fiber look, I would say. All right. And I put the PC the wrong way. There's our box out of the way. And let's write her the right way. There we go. All right, so the unveiling, let's drop this skirt. Ooh, I actually really like that color on there. That is really cool, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at that color. Wow. And look at that silver, detail. Of course, we'll start going over the specs and everything that's in here, and then we'll pop the case open and see what's inside. So let's start from the front. We have our power button. We have a combo headphones, microphones jack, but it just has the headphones jack on there for some reason. We have 4 USB 3.0s, and then a USB-C 10 gigabyte per second port in the front. Of course, this Victus symbol right here, it does light up, and it's an RGB, goodness. Of course, you got the Victus chrome labeling on the back side. And then as we come to the rear here, these ports are not usable. So just be FYI, you cannot take these open, or you cannot pop these open and start using these ports. You need to use the graphics card down here. But from the top, we'll start from the left to the right here. We have a speakers, like a PC speakers port. And that's going to be a 3.5 millimeter, port. We have our auxiliary port and a microphones port. You can use a combination of the front and the back to get 7.1 surround sound. I'm guessing that's virtual because I don't know how you get 7.1 surround sound out of 3 ports. Anyways, there's our 92 millimeter fan, which you'll see once I get the side off. Anyways, guys, from the rear here, we have 4 more USB 2.0 ports, a 10-1000 Ethernet NIC, and we have our wonderful graphics card, our 80 plus 350 watt power supply. And of course, we're going to take the side panel off. This is a T15's Torx head here in the rear. All right, guys, so to remove this side panel, you have to remove this T15 Torx head. And it is a captive screw, so it'll stay with the panel. You pull straight back, and the side panel comes off. And of course, I'm going to put the side panel off to the side, along with our quick start guide. And as we can see inside her. So right here is our power supply, which is a 7-pin, and it plugs into the bottom of the motherboard right here. When I pop the graphics card out, you will see that. And then of course we have our Intel style cooler with our i3-12100. So some specs about this thing. This is a Reno 2 motherboard that's inside here, and this is the TG020014. There's only 8 gigabytes of RAM in here, so no dual channel. You're going to need to fix that if you want to run this as a gaming PC. If it's just, you know, your everyday driver, you're doing some browsing and some, you know, if it's your everyday driver, you're just doing some browsing and some financial stuff, some baking, you can leave it the way it is. This thing will last you a good 5 or 7 years. There's a maximum of about 64 gigabytes of RAM that'll go in here, and there's 2 slots. So you're going to either have to get another DIMM, another green DIMM like this, and it's 2666 cast latency 21 1.2 volt RAM. Anyways, that's a mouthful. Our i3 in here is a 12 Gen 100F 3 gigahertz base frequency, and it goes up to 4.3 gigahertz boost, turbo boost. There is 12 megabytes cache, L3 cache on here. It's a 4-core, 8-thread processor. And of course our GPU is nothing special. This is just a normal 1650, a 4 gigabyte variant. If you're going to be gaming, this is going to be like the bottom of the barrel. There's going to be some things you're going to want to upgrade on here. Number one is going to probably be this power supply to minimum the 400 watt, at maximum the 500 watt. Yes, they are available. I will grab one. I'm not going to grab one that's parried on the shelf, so I'm not going to do that. But anyways, I will bust into this and show you how you can take this apart if you want to do some upgrading. And we do have a Realtek Wi-Fi 6 2X combined Bluetooth card, and that's way up top here. You can't see it because it's behind this cage. I will point some of that stuff out once we get into this PC. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come and grab these 3 tabbies right here, pull forward, this door comes off. This is your RGB cable and your lighting cable. And you can pull this off. And just for ease's sake, so I'm going to set this off to the side right now. And that allows us to see our first T15 Torx head that's right here. Go ahead and unscrew that guy. And unscrew the one right here. And it'll allow this 3.5/2.5 HDD SDD cage to come out. As you can see, we do have some wires down here. Not all HPs come with any extra hard drive wires, but there is a hard drive power wire and a SATA 6 gigabyte per second wire ready here. This will allow you to either do 2 hard drives, 2 SSDs. The cage won't allow you to do it, but you can stick a hard drive down here, an extra SSD up here, or mount it to the front. But anyways, let's pop these wires off here. You have to kind of pull forward and then out, and that cage is out of our way. So as we can see, this fan being tilted is in the correct orientation. Our GPU and everything that you can see, you do see our 512 gigabyte NVMe PCIe 3.0 SSD. And then way up top here is that Wi-Fi 6 Bluetooth combination card. Other than that, there is a 1X card slot right here if you need to do like an audio card or any, you know, a PCI 1X slot. So there is a PCIe 1X slot right at the top above our GPU right here, and you can see that. To get to our graphics card, you pretty much take off this other T15 Torx head right here, and then you swing this like a door, and the GPU is free. There is no power connected to the GPU because it's just the 1650. It can use the PCIe slot to power the card. This power supply does look like it comes with one 6-pin. I'm going to have to do some testing to see what this can go up to, but with the 350 watts, there's not a lot of room. I'm guessing that you might be able to get an RTX 3050 in here, and that's going to be it before you have to upgrade to a 400 or 500 watt power supply. So there is a little latch guy right here. This is different. Oh, it's one of those little captive you push down and pull. Whatever you do, just make sure you don't stick your fingers into the fan of the graphics card, because, you know, a lot of them will say do not touch. But here's our GPU. It's pretty much a very basic GPU. There's only 4 gigabytes of VRAM on here, which is going to be on the lower end for gaming. And as you can see, here's our 6-pin connector that goes to the power cable. If you were to upgrade your PC, you're pretty much going to have 2 4-pins in that 6-pin. You pull them, there's four T15 Turks heads in the rear, which as you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one seems to be missing. But anyways, sometimes I guess it's not there. No, it isn't. No, it's only 3 T15 Turks heads. I was wrong. Some of them do have a different configuration depending on the power supply. The 400 watt might be these 3, the 500 watt might be these 3. It doesn't really matter as long as it holds the power supply and the fan gets fresh air so it can cool the power supply when you're running. That's all that really matters. I do want to mention, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, throw them down in the comment section down below about this PC or any other PCs on the channel. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, guys, we are going to get into the bloatware. We are going to get into some benchmarking and some gaming. I don't think I'm going to do as many as I've done on some of the other PCs, but I just want to showcase the base system here before we start upgrading it. And actually, I'll ask you guys, would you rather see me upgrade one of these lower end PCs then do benchmarks, or do some benchmarks before and then upgrade it and then compare it, do like a versus? What do you guys think? Hey guys, I just wanted to go over a couple of the peripherals really quick. I know I didn't do this in the beginning, so you're not going to want to use these for gaming. It's very important the thing that's between you and the computer, especially when you're gaming. The mouse is not DPI adjustable, and the keyboard keys are very tiny. So anyways, I'll show you guys really quick. These are USB keyboard and mouse, so it does plug into the rear 2.0 slots. But other than that, trust me, if you're wondering about a couple brands of what you should get, if you're like, hey, Technic, I don't have a clue, just go ahead down in the comment section down below and ask me, and I will answer back. Other than that, guys, I did not mention the GPU size. She will only fit 10.5-inch GPUs, and that is it. And if you look at the front here, we do see our wonderful RGB. I have it in animation mode. That's why it is blinking like that. All right, guys, usually I grade these 1 thumb, 2 thumbs, half a thumb, whatever. I'm giving this PC a half a thumb. Normally, I would say it could get more, but with the current hardware that's in this box, it's about half a thumb. But there are upgrades you can do. This thing is upgradable. And if you're wondering more about what upgrades it can do, just throw a comment down in the comment section down below. But anyways, guys, I'm Tech Nitwit. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments about this PC or any other PC on the channel, go ahead and throw it down in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, I'm out.